And welcome back to the Women of Virtue Development Institute Outreach Ministries podcast YouTube channel. This is your host, Sister Robbie, aka Sister RA. I am the founder and president of the Women of Virtue Outreach Ministries. Listen, I cannot believe we are at the end of May. We are getting ready to transition into another quarter of the year. Time is passing and time is waiting on no one. It was my endeavor to be uploading or to have an opportunity to upload several posts, if you will, several messages to have you all check in for the month of May. I really think it's important that we recognize May as being Mental Health Month. And let me just be clear. While it's Mental Health Month, listen, I was so busy that I didn't get a chance to check in with myself. And that's a no no. That's a no no for women. That's a no no for men. We have got to learn self care and mental care. It's important for us to do that. Listen, today marks 5 years that the world stood still. Many of you all remember 5 years ago, during the height of our pandemic, we witnessed a man die at the result or at the hands of a careless police officer. His name is George Floyd. It's been 5 years, and I am just still saddened by what took place in our country. And would you believe that to this day, I have not yet viewed that video? I just couldn't. Being a Black mother, a Black grandmother, a Black auntie, a Black sister, a Black friend, I just could not bring myself to watch that video, and I will never watch it. It pains me and I just can't do it. However, I want to dedicate this podcast to the George Floyds of our country. I want to dedicate this to the Breonna Taylors of our country. Anyone who has lost their lives due to police negligence, I pray for you. I am in prayer for your families. I am in prayer for this country. I am in prayer for these politicians. And so today I would like to just dedicate this podcast. And I want us to check in with how are we really feeling? I've been seeing this word Black fatigue circulate throughout our social media platforms. And a few years ago, I did a podcast called The Pandemic Fatigue. And listen, let me tell you, there is a such thing as Black fatigue. We are fatigued just being Black. It's sad to say, but we are there. And so today I want to message this podcast called A Moment to Breathe, honoring our pain, but yet moving in power. Yes, today marks 5 years since the world witnessed the tragic murder of our dear brother, Mr. George Floyd. A moment that shook the very foundation of our nation. And yes, it indeed awakened the cries of many generations. And yet, 5 years later, many of us are still holding our breath, still carrying the weight, still asking, how do I keep going in a world that sees my skin as a threat before it sees my humanity? This is what we call Black fatigue. It's the exhaustion of being on all the time, smiling through pain, showing up strong when we're breaking inside, translating our truth so it's more comfortable for others to hear. It's the grief that doesn't go away because the trauma keeps replaying in our minds. On the news, in the streets, in the silence of those who should be standing beside us. But family, listen, this message is your mental health check-in. How's your heart? When was the last time you cried? When was the last time you rested without guilt? When was the last time you told yourself, I matter, my healing matters, my peace matters? When was the last time you walked into a store and you walked in with your head held high, your chest out, without feeling like you're being stereotyped? When was the last time you drove through a neighborhood looking at the beautiful houses, dreaming that one day you will have an opportunity to move into a community without it being redlining or redlined? When was the last time? So today, listen, we honor the life of George Floyd, not with just hashtags, but by doing the deep necessary work to heal our own hearts, by setting boundaries, by seeking therapy, by praying, journaling, breathing, weeping, dancing, whatever it takes to reclaim joy in a world that keeps trying to rob us of it. You are not alone in your exhaustion. You are not weak for feeling tired. You are not broken. You are surviving something heavy and still choosing to hope. That is sacred. So today, in honor of George Floyd and in honor of you, I say this: rest in resistance. Healing is justice, and your mental health is not a luxury, it is your birthright. Let us keep showing up for ourselves and for others and for the future we are building together. So today, we take a moment to breathe, honoring our pain, but yet moving in power. You deserve it. Be yourself. Be proud of who you are. Show up for yourself, show up for your family, show up. But understand your mental health matters. Take authority over your peace, take authority over your power. You have the right to do that. That's all I wanted to share with you all today. Let's honor by showing up and honoring those that we love. And let's remember to keep our families in prayer. Those that have lost loved ones, those that have lost loved ones to those that are in the prison system, those that have lost loved ones due to gang and gun violence. Listen, we can't fight police injustice until we get a better understanding of what's going on even in our own communities. I leave this with you as well before I depart. If you get an opportunity, please watch the documentary. It's a powerful documentary called Do You See Me? It's a documentary by a young woman by the name of Minister Sonia. She lives in Detroit. And I tell you, that documentary is based on Black fatigue, if you will. And it's based on the death of George Floyd. And it dives deep into the issues that we're having to deal with because of the color of our skin. My skin color is not a threat to this society. No, it's not. Get to know me, get to know who I am. That's where we need to start. Know me and hear me and love me for who I am. God bless. This is your host, Sister Robbie, founder and president of the Women of Virtue Outreach Ministries. God bless.